And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord of Croc Skwerl with Sir Tomas of Skwerl. Say hello, Sir Tomas.
Hello, Sir Tomas.
Once again. That was at least worth it. So, we are gathered here today to have a look at yet another game. Yes, that's right, folks. 2 of these uploads inside of a week. Yay! Alright, in this case we have a game that was released on the 6th of August, 2021, by the name of Hunter Girls. And I'm pretty sure you can figure out what they mean by that. The game will run you $5 plus $2 for some sketches if you want the DLC bits. There's some interesting stuff in there. But we're going to have a look at the game itself. Maybe later, Sir Tomas and I will go through and have a look at the sketches and like snark at those. All right.
Ooh.
Could that be fun? I think that could be fun. Yeah. So, let's have a look at this. Come on. Seriously? What the hell are you doing? Alrighty then. Apparently we're not going to do the correct. Apparently it doesn't want to do the correct thing. So we're going to have to. Let me grab the window itself because Construct doesn't like doing things the way I want them to. Window. There we go. We got it now. Now, a couple things here. This is an all or nothing proposition. This is a slider. It looks like a slider, and it isn't one. And I'm going to have to turn this down even more because I have no other means of volume control. Turn it all down, or none of it goes down.
So it's kind of like me.
Yeah, except that if I ask you to stop being silly, you'll do it. Sometimes.
Possibly.
Potentially. If you feel like
Theoretically.
it. And this is a game I actually had, unlike the last time, our last video with Butchpunk, this time I actually had taken the time to get this sorted out correctly, and then it changed something on me, and I have no idea why. Alright, so let's go on here. Alright, I have no idea whether or not this has got controller support. It did not say on the Steamy page. I go look at it again just to be sure.
Well, if not, then might be something we could ask them to do going forward.
And it does not say. It says Steam is learning about this game. There is no reference to tags for controller support. So we are going to assume keyboard only. I'm going to plug this in anyway just to see what happens. Hey, look at that.
Hey, buddy. Tara Reid.
Wow, that is a wall of text.
Yeah.
The warrior set off on her journey. Okay. Many daredevils tried to defeat them, but no one returned. The last one was Leroy Schultz. I would have been more amused if he'd been called Leroy, if his last name had been Jenkins.
Exactly.
Then I would have been impressed. Spacebar to hold down the shield. Okay, jump and explode shield. Oh!
The heck?
Okay, so this is an endless runner game. Well, this is gonna get quick. Just got to get that timing down. What?
Ooh, buddy. I'm getting some serious pitfall flashbacks right now.
I know, right? And I didn't quite make that jump. Except with Pitfall here, you could actually do a few things. And I did not have space to jump. Alright, let's try that one last time, and... Nope. There is almost... They're going to have to do... There's got to be a different way to do that. Yeah, no. Your timing's got to be exactly perfect, and pixel perfect timing is going to be a pain in the ass. There are some people that have the ability to do that, and some that just don't. Considering the two of us are on either side of 50, I'm guessing the timing is just going to be weird.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like Pitfall.
And I didn't quite make that one. Watch, I'm gonna just get through here by sheer luck and... Oh! Almost made it! Only that, now I know what I have to do on the other side, though. And we have full screen and window options, but we do not have any kind of realistic options menu, for example, like that. But if this game was built in Construct, which, given the circumstances, is actually a pretty good sign. That's kind of my opinion on this. And I'm gonna have a bunch of people in the comments down below saying "get good," and I might do that someday, eventually, maybe.
Yeah, I gotta say that it has that old school feel, which I thoroughly enjoy, and sometimes it's a matter of doing the timing right.
Doing the timing.
And that's something that I can always get. And I always love it in the old school games. You have to be able to hit things just right, and then you have a sense of accomplishment when you do it.
Well, at first that first round went pretty well after about the sixth time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna try and keep this video a little shorter than the last one, because that should be a thing. We didn't have nearly as many issues this time as last time either, which is better. At this game here, I've actually never been a fan of runners, if I'm being honest. With some work, it might actually, with a little bit of extra time in it, I think we could actually make this one work. Although that wall of text has got to go for a fully released product, that should not be an issue.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to read, even for people that are really good at picking out white text on a white background.
Plus, if your wall of text is blocking out a good chunk of the background, yeah, that's something you have to avoid.
You know, honestly, if they colored the image they used for the background, that would have been a lot better. And then maybe get a couple of make it a couple clicky through, so you have like 3 or 4 lines to read, and then the next 3 or 4, and then the next 3 or 4, and so on. That would have been a lot better. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. A lot of people that play this type of game, however, they don't give a shit. That's just in their way. They're going to skip it, and then you lose something palpable about the whole thing. That needs to be done better, I think.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make this thing difficult, then you've succeeded in the wildest of fashions. So
yeah, and not in the way you probably intended.
Well, you know what? Some success is better than no success. That's where I'm going to go with
exactly. That. Yeah.
Success of a sort.
Yeah, I'll take that. And just for what it is, I thoroughly I loved it. I thought it's definitely something that if you're somebody who remembers the old side scrollers, you could pick it up and kind of be transported back in time. And so yeah, I would recommend this,
You see,
especially if you are right around our age.
here's the other thing that I think might be good, although it would really kill the game as far as the genre they were going for, and I know they were going for for a runner game. That they just said this. They said it flat out on the store page. If you give us the ability to either slow them down, because there are 3 of these at some point. Later on down the line, there's like 3 of these girls. Give us the ability to slow down the run, at least the ability to slow down the run speed, or give us control over, or give us some level of control over what we can over the movement. That might actually help.
Yeah.
Maybe do that in a difficulty mode or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I think we're about done here. What do you think, Thomas?
Well, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think with a few tweaks, this would be a game that people can enjoy for many years to come. Might even be a good Christmas gift.
Ooh, no! Now you're talking snark there, dude. All right. Anyway, $5 are your local equivalent on Steam right now. This is considered a finished product, which I would be inclined to say isn't actually true. But for what they've managed to do, they actually made it look pretty good. Let's get some color. Let's get some color in those backdrops, guys, and kind of space out the text a little bit. That'd be brilliant. All right. Not gonna recommend it now. Let's see where they're at in 6 months. All right. That's gonna be it for us for now. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe. Be sane.
And let's make games hunterific again.
All right, folks. See ya.